To buy a new replica jersey, Manchester United style. Japan in their now familiar blue. I'm glad that Malaysia are in yellow. That's a very interesting new design. Japan at the top of your screens to get us underway.
A very simple serve to calm the nerves, I imagine, from Sho Hasegawa, we're seeing on screen now, and Farhan tried to play a quick ball. Kyril didn't quite get the memo just yet.
That one just fails to clip. Any fault can't be taken back. You lose the point straight away, don't get a second bite of the cherry. Let's see how he starts off. Malaysia,
we'll get to see it here, but the first receive and feed by Shahir was not really up to par, so I think they're still warming up. Maybe it's something about this venue similar to the first set of Philippines-India we saw just before.
That was more like it. When 4 out of 5 come over, they'll win 4 out of 5 points. That is what Malaysia actually played against each other for Kelantan and Penang 10 days ago. In points
that you never really know what he's going to do.
Well, I think he'll be finding that quite offensive. What a block that was. Absolutely wonderful one. Was it from the Tekong Sho Hasegawa? No, it was from Tuffidence. To the baseline, at least ask a question. The net.
Well, yeah, it's good to see that some teams might let a call that goes against them, you know, kind of bring them down a little bit, but Japan instantly right back up.
That was wasabi on your palm, that was. Oh.
5-7.
Flaning, still staying on the tails.
Malaysia. 6-8.
Oh, that was hard.
Very well done. This spike by Kyril, quite quick, but Ikimiro, right spot.
Sold in the 9-7. Japan living with Malaysia at the moment. And particularly when that one goes long. Shahir.
That one, the set from Shahir we're seeing now here, about the service circle in depth, so it's a fair ways off the net, but Kyril commits to the run and gets enough height and power to really still challenge Japan.
And that is the kind of thing.
Choose which post he wants to set the ball on, and in this case, that post means you're going to see a beautiful roll spike from Kyril Zaman.
Are we going to see the same again? Not quite the same, but equally.
He's so capable of just bouncing. He seems to effortlessly just get a little bit higher than most other people at the net, deep into the court.
Satu, Dua, Tiga. And we have 3
down the line this time. He went cross court. So Ikimito was coming across. He thought it would be down the line. Managed to catch him in the shoulder or perhaps even the head as he was making his way across the court.
He's got the roll spikes, the sunbank spikes, changes direction. Hasn't quite got the blocks though. 2 services to receive, but it's from the big man. What can he do here? In point.
Got this half second to realise the ball's falling in front of you.
Well, we were saying that 2 cents, 2 aces and a winner.
9-15.
Foreign Adam to Khairul Zaman, and that combo is now working.
It's certainly, well, you said they were playing on different teams in the STL. Their Drew, so perhaps they've been feeding for Malaysia. This is probably a welcome first match for them against Japan.
It is 2014-2015. Khairul Zaman.
He's serving very well. He's putting Malaysia under a lot of pressure, but Malaysia just showing what they're made of and how capable they are playing this level of sepak takraw.
About 1.5 meters back of the baseline.
I don't think he's the kind to get spooked, but just needs to get that consistency under check.
He's 17-12 up. He thinks he can go for his services and just try to get into a rhythm. It doesn't matter if he serves a few faults, and then he'll come out with a service winner.
Hirokazu Kobayashi is an interesting player. He's listed as a feeder, but he is actually a feeder service circle just for a few serves to see if it can throw off the opponent's team.
Unfortunately, Ek Tekong. Perhaps that is the way to go when you're playing the big guns.
The winner, I think, Namaji.
Definitely. 6 points, another 6 set points to come. Well,
that's what I was sort of saying at the start, is Japan, they never seem to back down from anyone, whoever they're playing, as long as they're able.
Staying alive. 3.
It's a credit to Japan. That's a good substitution, you could say. Somehow is what they're in trouble. 3 serves to come for them.
20.
Trump clips the line. Just clip the line. So much. It's 5 saved already for Japan. Credit to them. Malaysia looking.
Not going to see it there. What we're seeing is the aftermath. You can see Shahir looking a little bit stunned because he was meant to set that ball.
Casting my mind back, when have I seen 6 set points saved? Perhaps didn't have to take that, but Khairul Zaman finally finishes it off.
Drew, you can see here it's possibly going out, but it's not worth leaving it, having it touch the line and being...
A set that took 21 minutes. It could have been done and dusted in about a quarter of an hour, but Japan showed some real fighting spirit towards the end.
Definitely, some ebb and flow in that game. Started a little bit shaky on both sides. And Japan was sticking with Malaysia. Malaysia pulled in front by about 5 points and then 8 towards the end, but Japan, credit to them, they really know how to get into a match, how to really wear away at their opponents, even in such a relatively short set, to be honest. But
Japan sticking with the same lineup that they ended the first set with. Malaysia now at the tops of your screens, playing in black and yellow. Shame there, they had a chance at the net.
Just reach for it on the ground. There's rarely a chance there.
Set for Shahir Rosdi. It's one of those where the ball, to get the ball back from such an acute angle into the opposition's court, I'd give them a point for that.
Well, with tennis, you can go around the post, can't you?
But you can indeed. You can go around the post on tennis,
not
yes.
in sepak takraw.
Malaysians
Looking a little bit more comfortable for Malaysia now that they know what Hirokazu Kobayashi's doing on serve. He's got the side of the foot serve. It's a little bit flatter, a little bit slower, landing deeper in the court, but he also has a tap, so Japan might have to change something up sooner rather than later to get into this set.
– 72 kilometers.
Hard ball to throw.
But when he fourth ace to go with two winners for Shahir Rosdi. Deft touch from Khairul Zaman.
And Malaysia's looking very comfortable now. They seem to have found a rhythm that's working for them. I feel like when they first came into this match, they might have been playing as if they expected to win this easily without just, they'd show up and points would fall their way, and that's not the case, but...
Faster service, but once again it's Khairul Zaman. Talking about tennis is something I'd never noticed before, but quite often
it's really just this
Rafael Nadal-esque.
It's just a habit you learn. You probably don't even realize, or half these players probably don't even realize they have these little bizarre habits when they're playing sepak takraw, be it hands when they're feeding, watching Farhan.
Or 13 points have gone against them in this second set. I guarantee you that'll be the Nakhon indignant chicken in the Thai League. Sweeping all before them, but here it is Istaf Super Series we're watching.
Now they got a few points up their sleeve, just getting a bit of practice in, if you will, moving the ball around the court.
Wise old sage, he's 11 years younger than me, so he's a mere 33. Heads on now. Great defense on both sides, and credit to Japan for coming up with that point.
He has been playing this level of takraw here in Thailand, in the Takraw Thailand League for Gallison, so he will be in this match.
Excellent. Make that 15.
We'll see whether the substitution of having Takeshi on has really paid off, whether they're able to pick some more of Shahir's serves up and get a few more points going Japan's way.
Rather than just being able to blow the kids off the park. You can blow anyone. Left foot firmly planted. Right foot fires one into the rhythm on service. You'll need it against Myanmar or Thailand later on.
Feeder of Japan, Ikimido, tickling the tape on the way through just to...
Takeshi Terashima with the ball toss. Just goes. Great play from Farhan Adam there.
That half second before he unloads on the ball.
Michael Jordan-esque hang time. A couple of months ago, sent a big team out to that European tournament.
Did this morning. Or where he wants it.
More like it. Are we going to see another comeback?
I think should Japan get two here, come back on rather quickly.
It may not. 2 points from victory now, Malaysia. Make that one as he serves. Satu, dua, tiga to finish off. Valiant.
Mahan was ambitious with the spike. Probably just see the, sorry, with the set, I should say. Put it right on the net.
Set points to come. Down to 9 as Ahmad Azad, 9 set points. 2 saved already. Make that 3. He is still keeping reasonably limber just in case. Surely it won't come to that.
Between the combination of Khairul Zaman and Ahmad Azad Azmi.
Khairul Zaman to put it away. All of them looking a little bit nervous. Satu, dua, tiga, kept alive. A second attempt at it. Khairul Zaman to finish it off, and he does. 10 of those were on set points, and indeed match points that they saved. But Malaysia win it 21-18, 21-14.